Hi. Let's say you've built your first application using Autodesk Platform Services, and you would like to deploy it to the cloud so that your friends or colleagues can try it out themselves. In this video, we show you a quick and easy way to deploy and host your application using render.com, a platform as a service provider similar to Heroku or Fly.io that lets you deploy applications from GitHub, GitLab, or similar platforms without having to worry about the infrastructure. And render.com also provides a hobby tier that lets you explore the technology before potentially upgrading to one of the paid tiers. In order to follow the steps in this video, you will need a couple of things. First of all, an APS account and an APS application with credentials. In my case, I already have an application named Simple Viewer App. This is a traditional web application with its client ID and client secret. If you don't know how to create an application, you can follow the Getting Started tutorials. You will also need your application in a repository on GitHub. And there are many ways to deploy or publish applications to GitHub. You can use Terminal or GitHub Desktop application or Visual Studio Code or other code editors. You can find the documentation for all these options online. For this video, I will create a fork of one of the tutorials on the developer portal and try it out locally first. Let me head over to the Simple Viewer tutorial and open the Node.js version of the implementation. Here I can create a fork. And I will call the fork repository my APS app, for example. All right, I have my fork of the Simple Viewer application now. Let me grab the URL and clone it on my machine. All right, I will install the dependencies. And now, before running the application, I need to specify some of the required environment variables. In this case, the client ID and client secret of my APS application. So let me do that right now. I'm going to head back to the developer portal. I'll grab the client ID and save it in a .env file. I also need to specify the client secret. All right, and with that, we should now be able to run our application and access it on localhost port 8080. There we go. Here's our application. We can test it out by uploading a design file. All right, we can see our application is running as expected locally, and we also have the source code available on GitHub so that we can now integrate with this repository from render.com. And finally, we can move to render.com. Start by creating your own account and a workspace. In my case, I already have an account available. And I've also created a workspace for myself. You can see this is using the hobby free tier. Next, you'll want to create a new project. We can call it my APS app, and we can also specify an environment for our project. Let's say dev. All right, and now let's create a new web service. And select a web service. And now we need to connect render.com to our code repository. In my case, my repository is on GitHub. And I can authorize access to specific users, organizations, or even specific repositories. I'm going to select my APS app repository that I forked a moment ago. Okay, with that, we can select our repository to be deployed. We can specify additional information such as the runtime, the branch we want to deploy from, or the region where we want to deploy to. There is no need to build our application. We can just use npm install to install the dependencies and start our server with npm start in this case. You can choose the free instance type. And we can also specify the same client ID and client secret that we configured earlier in the local.env file. Okay, and now let's deploy our application. And while we're waiting, one thing to note here is in the free tier plan, as you can see the message here, your applications will automatically get deactivated after certain time of inactivity. Okay, we can see our build has been successful, and we should now be able to try and actually open the live link of our application on render.com. There we go. And here is our application running in the cloud, ready to be viewed by anybody else that I share my link with. All right, that's it for today. But before we wrap up, here's a couple of closing comments. First of all, whenever you push any changes to your GitHub repository, the application on render.com will be rebuilt and redeployed automatically. Another important note is that your repositories in GitHub or GitLab might be private as well, so you don't have to worry about having to go public with an application just so you can deploy it to render.com. And finally, if this is the first time you are publishing your own application code to GitHub, GitLab, or another platform, make sure to include the .gitignore file and exclude files that you don't want to get published, such as the .env file with your application credentials.